He kicks to Turner. Lee, a screen on Curry. Shot clock at 5. And Durant sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Sullinger's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Urebko comes in for David Lee. Crowder, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Smart.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Boston. There's 1:38 left in the first. Tries it from 9. And it falls over the rim and in.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
That bucket in no time at all.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. 2 shots. And both free throws good for Thomas. Miami leading by 8. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. And finished off by Westbrook.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now, here's Thomas. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Drexler drives in. Ewing the pass to Gilmore. It's stolen by Sullinger. Drexler with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
That athletic.
Yeah.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. 3-on-3. The shot's good from Carter.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
Here's Thomas. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Davis. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Lee against Durant. Pass to Zeller. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Bradley. Puts it up from 17. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Lee's got the first basket of the second quarter for Boston. Durant attacking.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
They get it back. Shot by Zeller, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Thomas. And both free throws good for James. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Bradley dishes to Lee. Back to Bradley. There's the triple. Good on the shot.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Curry kicks to Harden. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Smart passes to Lee. Zeller dishes to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Bradley on the wing, guarded by Harden. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
It's Curry outside. Good. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Durant kicks to Davis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Picked by Lee. Outside Bradley. Zeller, a screen on Harden. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And Miami making a change here. McGrady's checked in. Amir Johnson's checked in for Boston.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Here's James. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
John Wall's checked in for LeBron. And then for Boston, Sellinger's checked in for Zeller. And it's Crowder in for Bradley. Curry outside. Jared Sellinger pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Turner. That's tipped.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Carter, he's checked in for Miami. Boston also with the sub. Jerebko's checked in for Turner.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Smart passes to Sellinger. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And here's Miami. They're on a 19-7 run. It's Wall. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Johnson, and Davis sends it back. In transition, here comes Miami.
Reverse that one. Oh, now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that. Body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish? Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Ewing's checked in for Davis. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Boston. Thomas comes in for Marcus Smart. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist from Jared Sullinger.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Miami, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The free throw drops for Durant, and Miami making a change here. Drexler's checked in. Durant hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
They set the pick. Wall against Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Jerebko can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Thomas, and Durant sends it back. Carter on the wing from outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's now 7 points for Vince Carter. Here's Thomas. 24 seconds left here in the second. There's a screen. Four on the shot clock. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D